If you are looking to make over $100,000 this year alone on YouTube, then stick around because this video is for you. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Natasha with Subscribers to Clients, where this channel focuses on all things business, finance, and personal growth. I created this channel specifically for small or aspiring YouTubers to share tips and tricks on how you can be successful as you embark on your own journeys of creating your own YouTube channel. And if you are looking to make hundreds of thousands of dollars this year on YouTube, then this is the right video for you. I'm here to tell you that there's a multitude of ways that you can go about doing it, and I want to talk a bit about the way that I chose and ultimately how it's led me to the level of success that I've reached thus far. So in early 2022, I decided that I wanted to create a YouTube channel. At that point, me creating it was strictly just to be able to share information about recruiting. I had no idea that it would take me on the journey that I'm on at this current moment, but it has definitely been a fulfilling one. Upon creating my YouTube channel in early 2022, I decided that I actually wanted to launch a course and or program in regards to the content that I was putting out on YouTube. What I realized was that one, it was in demand. Two, there were other YouTubers who were within my niche who also had courses and programs that were doing fairly well. And three, the information that I was providing wasn't necessarily new, but I knew that I could package it in a different way in order to attract my target audience. So with that being stated, in September of 2022, I decided to launch my premier program, the Recruiting Agency Accelerator Coaching Program. That first month of launching, I made $14,000. And if that wasn't enough validation to tell me to keep going, I don't know what would have been. So I continued to reiterate on the program, continuing to make updates, continuing to really figure out what I wanted to do in regards to the program. The program to this day has actually gone through a few iterations, and now it is on a new iteration in which I'm including some additional content, but also changing the format in terms of how I do things. To this day, I've been able to make over $128,000 from this program alone. So I know a little bit about what this journey can entail, and I use YouTube as my sales funnel in order to be able to do it. Now you're probably looking at my subscribers for Subscribers to Clients and thinking, okay, is this associated with this channel because the math is not mathing? No, this is actually associated with my other YouTube channel, The Business Recruiter. And as you're taking a look at this channel, you can see that I am currently over 4,000 subscribers with this channel and have over 140 videos. So there's been a lot of work that has been put into this channel. But in order to be able to get to the point of hitting $128,000 in revenue, there were a couple steps that I took. I didn't just jump right in with my premier program that I'm offering now. I actually went through the process of testing out the program to see if individuals actually even were interested in it and if I had the right content. I actually took on beta clients. And if you're not familiar with that term, beta clients are essentially clients who pay a smaller fee or smaller price for a portion of your program. During this time, you're really in an experimentation phase. So beta clients can give you real-time feedback on the course content that you've put out, as well as the format of your program. And they're able to get all of that at a fraction of the cost if you were to just package it all and sell it regularly. So I had 2 beta clients and I sold the program for $1,000. With that $1,000, I worked very closely with these beta clients. So it was really more so of a one-on-one setting versus the group setting that I do now. But that one-on-one setting was so valuable to me. I got so much feedback on how I can improve and ultimately where I needed to focus the content in terms of my program in order to offer it at a larger scale. After reaching 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I knew that it was time to actually go ahead and put out a full version of my program. So I officially launched the first version of my program to my thousands of subscribers. Again, leveraging YouTube as my sales funnel in order to be able to do that. And as I stated, within the first year of launching this premier program, I've been able to make over $128,000 so far in revenue. And keep in mind that there's a multitude of ways that you can actually choose to execute your online program. You can do just straight digital products, meaning like an ebook or templates or even worksheets of some form. You could do a full-on course, which is very similar to what I've done. You can have coaching calls or not have coaching calls. They can be one-on-one, they can be live group calls. There's so many different formats in which you can go about leveraging in terms of being able to do this at scale for your own niche. Now, as I mentioned, this was for the Business Recruiter, my other YouTube page, but that's not to say that this same format or formula rather would not work for any other niche. So if you're out there and you're interested in finance, for example, or fashion or beauty, I can assure you that you would be able to leverage this same exact methodology that I used in regards to creating my course and ultimately seeing that much revenue within a shorter period of time by following the exact same steps that I took, even if they do look a little bit different in terms of the approach that you would take in terms of your course and or digital product. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button as well as that bell so that you can get notified of all of my videos that do drop weekly. So one thing that I do want to leave you with as you think about ultimately, does it make sense for you to start your own course and leverage YouTube as your sales funnel in order to be able to do this? Price is really going to be the name of the game in terms of how much revenue you're able to make, or ultimately, if you have a lower price, it's going to be the volume of clients that you're able to bring in. Understand that this is going to be something that you're going to continue to experiment, whether you're selling ebooks or a full-on course that has some form of coaching. You're going to want to make sure that the effort and the work that you're putting in is ultimately being yielded with the ROI that you're getting out of it from a revenue perspective. So if you're thinking about selling a course, and let's say it's going to be on the higher end, understand that someone is going to ideally want to talk to someone live, meaning that sales calls or having someone actually speak to that individual before making that high ticket purchase is going to be ideal. Again, when you're spending thousands of dollars, you want that validation that the person that you're talking to is going to actually be able to do what they say they're going to do. And if you don't have the sales calls, it might not allow the opportunity for that individual to ask some of the questions that they have. Higher ticket programs typically tend to have a higher conversion rate when there is an actual person that your potential clients can talk to. So just think about that as you're thinking through creating your own course and the important element of pricing, because it will play a huge factor in terms of how you want to go about getting started. If you're interested in learning more about my pricing strategy, how I was able to evolve it to where it is today, I am more than happy to make another video about it. Just write high ticket down below in the comments and I'll know that you're interested in me making that video. I hope that you found this content to be helpful. If you did, then be sure to give me a thumbs up, as well as if you're not in my subscribers to clients Facebook group, I highly encourage that you do that because we're in there talking all things YouTube. I'll be sure to leave that link down below in the description box. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you on the next video.